Respected teachers and my dear friends, this is V. Priya SREE. I am pursuing 9th grade at LOKSHITH tutorial. Today, I want to present an interesting seminar in front of great people like you. Now, I will say complete seminar regarding diversity in living organisms. You know what is meant by diversity in living organisms? Yes, let us go to into seminar. Before starting this seminar, I will ask some small questions regarding to this lesson name. What is meant by diversity and what is meant by living organisms? You know what are the living organisms? Yes, ants, earthworms, insects which are attracted to our land and in our earth is known as living organisms. Every part of insects is an living organism. In water or air or in under of the ground or any in houses, spider also are living organisms, and remaining organisms which we can see in our home and outside and water and oceans and rivers. Snakes also living organisms. Now, in this lesson, first we have to know about diversity in plants. What do you know about diversity in plants? How the plants will grow and how it will reproduce for us? Yes, you have some doubts and I'll show an activity related to this. This is the activity 1, diversity in plants. Number of the plants that leaf form which is in taken rows. Length of the leaf 6 and width of this rows means 2 centimeters and color green. Shape and size oval and margin of the leaf SC and mention of the leaf reticulate. And this is the activity 1. You can take rose only not, you can take any type of flower which diversity in plants. Plants was mentioned means you can take any type of plants which you should draw the table and you should divide the parts and you should write these names. After that you should classify these all names into groups. This is the diversity in plants activity 1. There are so many plants and animals around us. We cannot live without plants and animals. Animals will eat plants. If animals totally eat plants means plants where do will come? Yes, that's why in our India their population was increasing but plants do not increasing. Because animals and humans we are wasting the uses of plants. Without plants we cannot get carbon dioxide and oxygen. And when the plants will grow, animals will eat. We are eating animals. That's why the rotation was doing. We cannot eat animals means animals will eat total plants. That's why we should eat animals and plants. In this diversity in plants we discussed about this. And our next topic is observation of plants. You know how you will observe the plants? Also related activity to this. This is activity 2. Observation of plants activity 2 and name of the plant and length of the stem and length between the nodes and leaves vegetation, flower single, born in groups, number of petals and taproot fiber root. This is, you should draw one table. This is activity 3. And you should draw the tables and you should write this all into groups and then you should segregate. I taken roof, mango and guava. Length of the stem 15 feet and length of between nodes 5 centimeters. Leaf vegetation relative take and flower single and number of petals 5 and number of petals 5 and taproot of fiber is taproot only. Rose 12 feet and mango 3 feet. 3 centimeters rose and 3 centimeters mango. Vention also relative rate single only. These 2 flowers also only petals, only 5 petals for each one will have. This is also taproot. Before how we observe the plant means now I showed one picture. No, that one is related to activity 2. Same table you should do done with activity 3 also. Now I'll show another picture related to this. Activity 3. This is the pictures which are in diversity in living organisms. And this is activity 4. In activity 3, we should draw one table and we should segregate that in flowers and fruits, and then we have to divide the parts. This is the activity 3. This is monocotyledon and dicotyledon. These are the differences between these two. This is a picture. Monocot and diocot. You can observe this. The pictures are not in same order. If this flower is pink and this flower is red, and divide their parts into two groups. Diversity in animals. Do you know what is meant by diversity in animals? Yes, you have learnt about diversity in plants, and now you are learning about diversity in animals. What do you know about diversity in animals? You are understanding what I am saying, what is meant by diversity. Animals which are diverse to the plants and animals which both will eat is known as diversity in animals. In this also one type of activity is there. Collect the housefly, and which are insects are presented near your houses, and you should collect and draw one table and segregate each animal into length, breadth, height and sizes. Should maintain one table. After that you should write the names which you have been taken animals or insect names, and then you should do an experiment and recollect the names, and you should do. This is activity 4. Now I said diversity in animals. And in this I will show one picture. You can see these pictures. Before monocot and diocot also will related to this only. And activity 5. Observing external characteristics in animals. What are the characteristics? What do you mean by characteristics? Anyone which we have to done and which we have to consider is known as diversity in animals. In this we have to know characteristics. How the characteristics will be observed? What is meant by characteristics? Any experiment or which we are doing to concern, and we should maintain one proper list. First we have to segregate. After that we should maintain one different types of on this. There is one method that is known as characteristics. Each one have different characteristics. In this characteristics, what are the characteristics or will be presented? In this we have some characteristics. Each one experiment we have some characteristics. In this we have, cooking. Cooking also one type of characteristics, because we maintain one list to cook. Like this only characteristics scientists will do these characteristics. Will maintain one list and they will do in proper to. Sujit is an medicinal plant which who discovered. This lesson you have learnt in 7th class English subject, and so many classes you have been learned. 6th and 7th class also you learnt about these characteristics. Characteristics of animals, plants, diversity in animals and plants you have discovered in this previous explanation. And now in these characteristics what you have understood. And our next topic is, now I show pictures related to this. Activity 6. In this, first you have to draw one table related to this. After that, you should consider one table like this and divide the parts and write the name of the plant, leaf menstruation, name of the clay blazons and seed leaves, taproot system, fibrous root system. Then you should massy parallel size mention, and massy, grace, beans, green gram, red gram, groundnut. This all should be 1, 1, 2, 2. This all will be numbers will be discovered. This is a fibrous. This taproot is known as fibrous. You know what is the LUCF full form? Yes, large universal common annually. This is the full form of LUCA, and you know IBS, International Biological Society. This who discovered this means nothing but some scientists who are doing experiment regarding to the plants testing, medicinal plants which are in plants testing, which are useful for medicinal, for treatment of humans. They discovered this IBS, International Biological Society. These members all will be present to an office and they will discuss about this medicinal plants, which are uses and which are disuses. We should not take continuous medicinal treatment. We should take some other treatments also. Before we are not considered doctor, then also we take any medicinal means. We should maintain one data for this. And our next topic is about classification and evolution. In this, classification and evolution is nothing but which are classified and we should convert into evolution, which will be in separate data. This will be the evolution will be taken in diversity in animals. Now we will discuss about diversity in plants and animals. What do you mean by animals? Now I will show some bacteria related to animals. These are the pictures of bacteria, and this is one picture related. This is not a flowers, and this is one. This is also one type of bacteria, and in this bacteria there will be no shape to this. And this is you can see tapeworm. This is known as tapeworm, and you can know bread and mushroom, and this is lynchers. These are the yeast. You can see this bread mold in the bread upside of the bread, and this is one type of bacteria which will be presented at one place only. It will take unicellular and multicellular. And these pictures, amoeba and paramecium, diatoms, this is also one type of bacteria. And biological field data, and I will show some pictures related to this. You can see here classification done by biologist data. This is the data of biologist data. And you can see here picture is one scientist who discussed genus, family, order, classes. And here also one scientist, you can see history of classification, and he is the scientist of this classification and evolution. And you can see these are the pictures which I showed before. And this is one type of picture. You can see here there is a one table related to this. You can see here name, life and datum, kingdom, pronouns, classes, order, family and genus and specialist. This is one table. This is related to heritage of classification. This is a table. In this one type they have life, and second datum, and the third one is kingdom, and fourth one is paramecium, and fifth is classes, and seventh is order, and ninth is family and genus and the species. These are the one table related to this. And before that I saw ammonia. This is one type of bacteria. This bacteria will be present like a one sponge type. It will be greenish color and grey color. I will show picture to now. This is a bacteria. You can see here the bacteria will be spreading to here greenish color. And Passia, it is also one type of bacteria. You can see here yeast and bread mold and mushroom. Lynchers, these are the related to Passia. And our next topic is characteristics in Prussia. Is nothing but now also pictures related to this. Mostly they are unicellular and multicellular, and they are certain culture. And you can see amoeba, algae, paramecium, diatom. These are related to Passia, characteristics of Passia. And characteristics of fungi. Fungi, where you will observe this fungi? Yes, you observe in the bread mold, mushroom and remaining which will be fallen. You know, spices also you can find the mold, yeast. This all will be presented characteristics of fungi. And this, moss, moss is nothing but the waste plant which will grow and some storage food will be presented. It will not use, but I will show picture to related to this. This is the picture of moss. This is activity 8, and before that I will show one picture related to this. This is the picture and which do not have plants. This is the moss. It is not a flower, it is one type of insect will be presented in this. And this is the tapeworm. Before we discuss, this is a mango seed. You can see mango in middle of the mango, this seed will be presented. This is activity 8. And this is starfish. You know about starfish? Yes, starfish also some special characteristics and importance of starfish also we learn. While in this starfish, there will be some reasons how they discover starfish and snail. It will move very slowly and it is unicellular and multicellular. And this is a crabs. These crabs blood will be cooled. They will turn the blood into which temperature will be more. Fish's blood also, it will be so cooled. Which time they want, because depending on the temperature will hot, the blood will be cooled. The temperature is cold, the blood will be hot. And last means hybrid and ammonia. This is the last topic in this chapter. This is the animal you can see here. This is the picture related to this. In this chapter, we learnt about diversity in living organisms. We have learnt about diversity in plants, animals, living organisms, which are so much we are seeing. Insects. We done so many activities and experiments related to this. I hope you all understood my seminar. Thank you for spending your valuable time for watching my video.